All they do is buy players and buy young boys and enslave them in contract like 8, 9, 10 years, them all around, right?
We're going to be talking about transfers. Please remember to like. For those of you who are new here, please click that subscribe button. Leave a comment below. Let's know you're here with us.
I never wanted Madueke to leave. I don't understand why you Arsenal fans had an issue with signing Madueke. But hey, to each his own. The thing is, Madueke is a young footballer. You understand? And these young guys, they are new. I mean, they are making millions. Some are not as humble as they should be, or we all think they should be. Madueke seems to be a very, very pompous guy. That's what we Chelsea fans have seen, and that keeps getting under the skin of a lot of Chelsea fans. Me personally, I don't care how you act, how you flaunt, how you do your swagger. Just play ball.
I actually think he made a good decision for himself. He knows Chelsea better than us, the outsiders, right? He knew that Chelsea don't care about anybody. They care about their business. All they do is buy people all around the world and put them somewhere and use them. Because they won 2 trophies, which I think it's an easier competitions. I'm not trying to dilute or disrespect them, but those competitions are not as tough as the EPL that they just finished it.
If the coach is so willing for him to go, then there's something there in the locker room. And Maresca is a locker room guy, right? So he's probably seeing that maybe Nani is not the best fit in the locker room.
Everyone is saying this is Arteta's season. I was watching a Talk Sport interview earlier today, and they said, he's already saying that there is 7 or 8 teams that can potentially win the league. He's lining up excuses. What is your take on that?
Sometimes the punditry, man, they can be annoying. I feel like they just say things just to say things. Even when City was dominant for the last several years, every year Pep would always say there are 5 teams that can contest, and everybody knew like that's not even, they have to say that. You can't, at the beginning of the season, he's not going to say it's just going to be us and 2 the other teams. Why would he say that? In fact, some of his best seasons or best performances were with the Arsenal shirt. Until he got injured, he was playing well.
Yeah.
But as a number 9, he's not it for what Arsenal needs to do to cross that line to get into title actually winning teams.
I have a theory about why you guys buy so many players, but I want to hear what you guys think. Why do there seem to be so many ins and outs from Chelsea?
Money laundering.
Traffic.
When they first came in and they started signing players, Chelsea players, everyone was like, why are they signing players? But I listened to one of his press conference, Todd FUTBOL. So the intent is to acquire these 6 players as assets, right? The intent is to acquire the best of the best assets, players, right? Regardless of whether they need it or not. And the intent is, number one intent is to at least sell later on, right? Now, insert Enzo Maresca, right? Who's a heavy, his style of play requires a lot of, energy and, players that can come in and fit in, right? And not sub players that can just come in and fill in a couple of minutes.
You're now in the Champions League. You're not going to be able to drop the quality when you go from between those 2 competitions.
Okay, well, so you're focused on EPL and Champions League.
Correct. That's what you're playing this season.
Well,
okay.
Well, we have FA Cup, we have Carabao Cup, right?
Right.
So the strongest team will play EPL and FA Cup, right? And he can do his heavy rotation on the other cups. And if we get out of those other cups,
you mean Champions League?
Champions League, right? I've criticized Rashford, and my own point is that I'm glad he's getting a season-long loan so that everybody can see. My problem with Rashford is, because that Aston Villa, I know you guys said we did well, bro. That's like 5 or 6 months. I want a full season picture. Yeah. Let him go prove himself in a full season.
Yeah.
Rashford, for me, this is where I criticized him. You cannot be the top earner in Man United and not be one of their
not deliver.
That I will not accept, and I will continue to criticize him for. He was a top earner, and I think he should have given more for that club, right? Bruno Fernandes is a toxic player, but he helped that club, even with his own bad attitude. even with the bad situation that Man United was. Rashford should have been one of those players lifting that club out of their predicament. He ran away from that challenge. So I don't know why he's running away from that challenge and going elsewhere to basically challenge himself. But good for him. He got the transfer he wanted. Good luck. I'm going to keep an eye on him. I'm going to watch him. I just think he was lazy at Man United towards the end of his exit. And I don't appreciate that for a 350k player. You can't.
But do you guys think this move is make or mar his career?
It is because he's trying to get back
so
into national team for World Cup as well. This is the most important. This is a very important thing for him. The problem, I've been saying things like, say, oh, this is to help Rafinha recover. I don't know if he's cool with that. I don't know if that's the case. Is he going to be happy to be a bench player? He needs playing time. He needs to play.